Welcome to Author's Ideas, a production of JR Global, an MJR production. This series is based on the recent Oxford University Press published book, Global Business in the Age of Destruction and Distraction. As a part of their Global Business series, Gaurav Rastogi joins J.R. Klein and Mahesh Joshi in examining and exploring the disruptive nature of today's world, and introduces ideas for learning how to cope with disruption and remain relevant. Here is your host, J.R. Klein.
Let's think today a little bit about how this idea of spiritual knowledge workers is valuable in a changing world. Sensitive withdrawal and focus of attention are the common definitions of meditation or mindfulness. The shared traditions of these habits is the theme of relevance, respect, and value towards self and society. Conceptual thinking, while stimulating, does not always result in a course of action that leads to a next step. The pragmatic piece of any conversation begins with a commitment to primary action. The stage of any next step must be based on the choice to practice inner and outer discipline. This choice is a conscious adjustment of thinking and habit building that increases sensitivity. The distraction of lost habits and the lack of self and interpersonal engagement has led to the inability to hold focused attention and destroyed the habits of discipline. It is a spiritual discipline that can rebuild habits and allow the rhythm and routine of structure back into consciousness. It will allow the return of ability to hold attention despite external and internal distractions. One of the primary things for professionals interested in performing well, staying alive, and being employed is learning to reflect on self-meditation. The key to control over attention is introspection, and learning to contemplate, reflect, meditate allows for the cleansing of mental consciousness. The key to control over attention is introspection. Mental energy creates a physiological and physical response. It is this physiological energy that not only provides the ability to engage in thinking, but also to apply willpower to an activity. Spiritual energy is the most profound source of energy driving human behavior. It feeds motivation and momentum. Willpower, serving others, and intentional introspection all have a function in routine, practice, and systems of belief. Whether religious or non-religious, whether spiritual or unspiritual, it is clear that people behave as they believe. Common wisdom speculates that we all are masters of our fate, but reality reveals that we have no control over anything. If so, there would be no frustration, pandemic, violence, or discomfort. Spending time building a wall against the tsunami of the inevitable is pointless. Instead of wasting energy building a wall, the same energy can be deployed securing against the change in the future and understanding that throughout the history of history, walls have not worked well. The traditional systems of thought and religion, as flawed as they may be, have inculcated the basic concepts of surrendering the ego, practicing routines, serving the community, and daily practice have been what has sustained humanity. This extension of willpower will reveal that the larger forces in this world are not antithetical. The nature of the relationship with the universe is not one of hostility. Once realized, the relationship becomes a source of energy. Life becomes more welcoming, more comforting. Winning or losing, success or failure is no longer the most important thing.
Thank you for listening. If you are interested in more of the author's ideas, look for their Oxford University Press published books on global business, wherever books are sold. If you are interested in contacting the authors, they can be reached at info@jrglobal.co.